people, this is what Christians should be doing, but we don't do stuff like this. We Christians should be doing this, but we don't do it. We don't do it. We should be protesting against sin. They're protesting for their rights, their voices to be heard. But we don't protest against the things that really matter. We don't protest against sin, against wickedness.
Like someone said, casual Christians will become casual thieves. There is nothing that we could do to bring about any type of social change. Only if we follow God. We have to come back to the moral principles of God's teachings. Because people are protesting for things that will perish and that will no longer sustain to a day to where everything like silver and gold will be meaningless. So this is more of what people fight for when they want some sort of answer for a just cause. But what is the ultimate just cause? It is the gospel that saves people's souls, not temporary changes that have to do with a justice in our land that we call America for the prosperous, for the ones who have all of the social conventions set up for social engineering, and all that which is deteriorating is within the system that is systemizing, if I may use that word, people's mindsets on the things that are not to be mindful. Every single day, we have to look at that. How are we going to feed the poor? How are we going to really fight for people who are destitute?
That's right.
The people who are destitute, they need to hear something that is not promoting just a mechanical sort of, let's say, demonstrating for neighborhood changes or renovations to neighborhoods. What about renovating the hearts of people who are hedonistic because of the things that they've been taught that they have been really altering? All that has to do with themselves, escaping, what is of their own prison. And that's the things that they've been taught. The media is breaking people's psychology. There are so many twisting phrases that you see people will use against someone who is speaking the things that are common sense. They'll use phrases like, you don't know what you're talking about. You're thinking very backwards, and that you have a very sort of dandruff type of mentality. You need actually soap to wash out what is in your mental cortex, your mental brain, because you don't make sense. They'll say everything that is logical, everything that we may say that is logical, they'll try to say that we are illogical because they're not on the right side of the truth that is basically